You guys, we seriously need to talk because Ned Fulmer has officially returned to the internet after that explosive cheating scandal that got him kicked out of the Try Guys. He's now announced a brand new podcast, and let me tell you, the internet was not here for it. The reactions, absolutely wild. We're diving into why he's doing this, the details of the podcast, people's reactions to his first guest being his wife Ariel, and the chaos surrounding this entire announcement. The Ned Fulmer scandal was hands down one of the biggest and most jaw-dropping internet dramas of 2022. Branded as the wife guy of the Try Guys, Ned built his whole image around loving his wife Ariel. So when a grainy photo popped up showing him allegedly kissing a Try Guys employee named Alex at a New York City bar, the internet completely lost it. And here's the kicker. Alex wasn't just a coworker. Ned was her boss, which instantly turned this into an HR disaster. They were spotted together multiple times, out in public at a Harry Styles concert, and people couldn't believe it. Everyone was like, this is the guy who never shuts up about how perfect his marriage is? The same guy who constantly brags about his wife? So when the truth came out, total shock. And that's exactly why it spread like wildfire. The rumors only got messier. Some even claimed they saw him with Alex in his neighborhood, hooking up in a car and getting caught. Meanwhile, Ariel, yes, his wife, was working at the Try Guys too. So he was cheating at work and at home. Fans quickly noticed Ned was being cut out of videos. The edits were so intentional that it just fueled even more suspicion. People started asking, did the guys already know? Were they protecting him? What was really going on? Then boom, the whole thing exploded. The Try Guys finally dropped a video titled What Happened? It went massively viral. Honestly, it felt like watching a breakup video. Even SNL made a parody skit about it. In that video, the guys confirmed everything. Ned had been in a consensual workplace relationship and was officially out of the company. And just like that, it wasn't only a cheating scandal anymore. It was a full-blown workplace ethics nightmare. Within just 11 days of the news breaking, Ned was gone, September 16th, 2022. Fast forward to 2025, and guess what? He drops his big comeback podcast announcement on the exact same date. Revenge move? Coincidence? Who knows? Back then, everyone had burning questions. How long was this going on? Did Ariel know? And what about Alex? Later, we found out the other Try Guys had no clue until photos of Ned and Alex surfaced. The moment they knew, they started scrubbing him from everything. But that came at a cost. Entire videos, already filmed and edited, had to be trashed. They didn't just lose money, they lost a friend. Keith said it felt like a breakup. Eugene was clear. This was not okay, especially in the workplace. And he pointed out something important. Women always seem to get more hate. And Alex, she got slammed. Fans were devastated, furious, but ultimately stood behind the three remaining Try Guys. Ned issued a short statement admitting to the affair, saying he was working things out with his family. And then he vanished from the internet. He and Ariel were later spotted still wearing wedding rings, but for the most part, they stayed out of the public eye. Now, years later, Ned is back. In an interview with People magazine, titled Ned Fulmer Breaks Silence on Devastating Cheating Scandal 3 years after leaving the Try Guys, he said, open quote, "I feel ready to share my story and move on into a new chapter." Close quote, but the internet, definitely not ready. The comments were brutal. I totally forgot to unfollow. Thanks for the reminder. Came here for the comments. No one wants you back. Respectfully, don't ever forget the damage you caused. This was a jump scare. Time to unfollow. Meanwhile, Ned posted on Instagram, open quote, "Thank you so much to people for talking to me about my new show, Rock Bottom. It's been a while since you've heard from me. I'm excited to get back to creating, even though things will look a little different this time. My show is about surviving rock bottom. Tune in to my first episode with Ariel this Wednesday." Close quote. Yep, you heard right. His first guest is Ariel.
And you looked over at me with this look on your face, and it was like the veil just fell, like this, you know, like I knew in my brain that something was going on, but I just sort of refused to believe it. And then when I saw that, like, just wildly guilty look on your face, like you wanted to tell me something.
In that interview, he admitted the scandal not only cost him his role, it completely shattered the wife guy image he had built. He says the new podcast will focus on interviewing people who've hit rock bottom, whether from addiction, legal issues, or cancellations, and explore how they've tried to rebuild. But here's the twist. Just hours after announcing the podcast, people reported that Ned and Ariel are actually separated. 3 years after the scandal, their marriage is over. They're still co-parenting and even vacationed in in Greece recently. But romantically, they're done. The timing was insane. Ariel was getting dragged online for staying with him, only for the truth to drop hours later. They weren't together anymore. The internet tore Ariel apart. Ariel, stand up for the love of God. She can't even look at him when talking. Sis, find happiness somewhere else. What kind of humiliation ritual is this? But this time, it seems Ariel and Ned aren't paying attention to the comments. Ned told people his focus is back on creating content, not the backlash. Open quote, "I've realized I need to block out the noise. I'll listen if it's helpful, but really, I just want the work to speak for itself." Close quote. And maybe that's smart, because TMZ already posted pictures of Ned with a new girl last week, which is exactly why they had to clarify the separation. If they hadn't, and those photos surfaced, the internet would have obliterated them. At the end of the day, people are stunned, speechless, that Ned even dared to return. Honestly, I can't believe it either. But I'll admit, I'm curious enough to check out the first episode just to hear what he and Ariel say about their split. Past that, I don't think we really need Ned Fulmer back. But what do you think? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Love you guys so much. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.